Alright, welcome back to the channel and happy to have you here. So, today I want to talk about the DLC clans. So we have another theory time video and you will notice me looking down sometimes because it's the fifth attempt for this video now and I had some audio issues and so far I think it's fixed, but I need to monitor that, so bear with me. Yeah, OBS can be tricky, and the microphone as... I don't know, not the topic now. Okay, so I start with the first DLC. It will be a new clan which is implemented in the base game. So you have the full game experience with a fifth clan, which is not announced so far. And I picked one, which I think is the most likely, and that will be the Malkavians. Why? I think we will see Malkavians because of their high popularity. People are demanding it all the time for Bloodlines 2. And the next plus side is that Hardsuit Labs wanted to bring Malkavians too. The Chinese room has access to everything Hardsuit Labs did so far. So maybe they can pick that up and don't have to make them from scratch, which would be lots of work because Malkavians are a bit special with their mental illnesses. Back in the days, people got crazy over the Malkavians, they still do, on Bloodlines 1, because they were so funny. And yeah, I have to admit, when I first played it, when I first had my Malkavian run, it was I think second or third playthrough from the game in 2004. I find them really cool because we were young and didn't know much better about it and liked the fishmalky approach, that you can see things and understand things and people react funny to you, that you can talk to a stop sign, to have a dialogue with the TV. And what I never did, and just found out recently, you even can talk to a rat in the cemetery. So these are cool ideas, of course, and makes the game funny. But when you grow older and develop more different views on takes and topics like mental illnesses, you realize it's not funny anymore. And I think some people still want to have this fishmalk over-the-top Harley Quinn experience. I hope if they bring them, they don't do it and make it more sinister, more creepy. But you have so much possibilities with Fabian in your head already. Imagine you are Simblood in the head of a crazy guy. That opens a lot of extra dialogue, and people expect Malkavians to be in the standalone because of the special needs for the clan, but as I said, Hardsuit Labs already started with it and maybe they can work around that. And I think if they bring Malkavians as a full clan for the base game, people would be more happy in the end. One of my huge downsides from Bloodlines 1 is actually the depiction of Malkavians. It's not only the playable character, it's the Primogen 2, Grout, because his mansion feels like a D&D dungeon with weird traps and so electrocution, his weird crazy ghouls running around there. It was a bit over the top and too much, and I hope they don't take this route again with Malkavians and try to bring them a bit more down to earth. I think it's possible. And you have all three disciplines already for them. Maybe they get their Dementation Amalgam if they go for Malkavians, would be nice for an extra touch. But yeah, that's my pick on the fifth clan. They are highly popular, they are much demanded, discipline-wise easy to implement. Otherwise, I guess they already have something to work with, and yeah, they shouldn't cut them out. So then we have the standalone clan. So standalone means this clan won't be playable in the game as a full clan, which is a bit sad. I think every clan should be implemented in the base game, but yeah, we know it's not happening. So this clan has then the opportunity that the whole DLC standalone is worked around or built around this clan. So everything in the standalone is for the needs of the clan. And there we have the opportunity to implement missing disciplines. We have animalism, protein, and oblivion missing. All the others are in the game. And the pre-order, the highest pre-order is still called Blood Moon, and Blood Moon was had implemented a Planned Heartsuit Labs DLC which has werewolf vibes, or which had werewolf vibes. So if they still do that, I would say Gangrel are very possible. With Gangrel you would have animalism and protein covered. So only Oblivion would be missing. And Gangrel would be very fitting for a standalone if you try to work around a werewolf story. So some Gangrel are friends with werewolves or know them and help each other, but this is a very, very, very rare stuff happening. Just because Gangrel are feral in nature, they don't necessarily to be all friends with Garou, which is not happening. But as an elder Gangrel, I could see that. Because as an elder you are around for a long time, you maybe found a werewolf who needs your help now, or you can deal with and not only fight them. And yeah, that could be a thing, so that you have this unique take on a werewolf Seattle story with fire as a very feral vampire, and with a standalone DLC you could build this completely around that. So, and the second guess would be Nosferatu. Same thing, Nosferatu are very popular. They were in the first game too. And they would need some special treatment if implemented in the game because of their looks. In 5th edition you don't have to be a walking masquerade breach by necessity anymore, but for a video game I would go that route, because then you would be standing out, be more special. It would fit the Nosferatu topic a lot. And then you saw already much of underground areas in Seattle in video on concept arts. You could branch it out even more, dive deep into it. Maybe Tolly is one of the Nosferatu leaders, or the Nosferatu leader is a very important figure, and you can have a story arc around the Nosferatu in Seattle too. And you would have animalism at least, and yeah, protein would still be missing. But yeah, Nosferatu I can definitely see, especially because of the popularity and their new unique kind of playstyle. Because in Bloodlines 1 you had hilariously extra dialogue options with NPCs, same with the Malkavians, because both clans would definitely bring something completely fresh to the table, and I think that would be appreciated from the audience. And my third pick for a standalone clan would be La Sombra. La Sombra are now partly, or in huge numbers, part of the Camarilla. And that would be an interesting topic if you fall asleep as a non-Camarilla La Sombra and you wake up and learn that your clan is now basically going over. How you deal with that? Then we saw a Death Diary with the graphic aspects of the game, and I think you could play around with shadow powers very nicely. And that would be a darker, much more different take on the Ventru area, like Social Clan. And the Bane would be interesting to see in a modern game too. But I think now that Malkavians are definitely the clan for the 5th spot. And I think it's Gangrel or Nosferatu in the standalone. Because of missing disciplines, maybe a take on werewolves, maybe dive deeper into a nice clan like Nosferatu for different atmosphere, different feeling. So yeah, this is my approach on the DLCs. What's your take on it? Do you think I'm completely off? Let me hear in the comments. I like to chat with you. Until then, bye bye.